Hey everyone, welcome to Furs to Feathers mini farm vlog. Alright, I'm going to try to make this a quick video with just a short brief description of some, not all, of the things that you're going to venture into on this vlog and on this adventure that we're going into off-grid. We are surrounded by state land, surrounded by coyotes, bears, wolves we heard last night, and 40 acres of beautiful, beautiful land. Look at this. Beautiful field and trees and forest and trails and just a tractor sitting there somewhere. Yeah. So what we're going to get into, the starting of this, is our setup. Getting set up for a campsite, getting set up for a build site for the winter haul, and then getting set up and comfortable with that. And there's our puppies. Hopefully nothing's over there. My kids aren't over there, so okay. So let's walk that way. Dogs in the perimeter. Maybe when I started talking, because they can hear me, and they're a good ways away, but they're very alert. So we're gonna put up electric fence around our property. Not the whole thing. Around our campsite build site, about 1.5 acres worth, and that's going to be for bear and all the other animals deterrent, and to keep our pups inside, giving them a place to run. We're going to work on biogas. Have you ever heard of biogas? You're about to learn how it is. We're going to learn what it is, what we do with it, how efficient it can work for our system. Creating our food waste, some farm animal waste, and initially our waste as well, into fertilizer for plants around the farm, and using the gas product, which is called methane, to cook and do other things with. So I don't need 6 hours plus of methane daily. It's a lot to cook with, so I've got some other uses for it. So we're going to put up a log home. We're going to have trees dropped in because I don't have enough to build from here. Hey! All right now. Good girl. It's okay. All right. All right, hold on. So hopefully I can keep them from barking too much. They're fine. They're alert. So we are going to show what that's like, taking care of animals and our campsite and putting in a well. The failed attempts I've had so far, hammering one in, sand point, and sand nonetheless. But when your well water, static water pressure is down a lot further than you thought, you can't do it that way. A couple other ways to do it. I'm not sure which way we're taking yet, but we're going to save up for it. And we'll see what we can get. So we have that to work on. Hey! And so we're porting in water from some people that live just down the road, 1 mile. And so we're going to porting out some water from them and using that in the meantime until our stuff's put up. So you're going to see our animal setups, our temporary paddocks, our permanent paddocks. You're going to see our build site, what we're doing, how we're making it through day to day, and the struggles in between, and the struggles we've had up to now. I'll fill you in as we go along, but I'm 5 months behind. 5 months. That's a lot. It's a long time to be behind. And there's no forgiveness in the winter up here. So Mother Nature don't care. You're ready or you're not. So we got to get ready. and I've got some help to do it, so we're going to use the help that we have. So, but it can't all be work. So we do have some bows for the kids and different things for them to do, and drawing and school book reading and report cards type of stuff. Sorry, I keep having to look. My one dog is being a little anxious. Let's walk over there and see. So when you're out here and your dogs notice something and they're acting a little different, yeah, they're tightened up right now. Please don't. It's temporary. We're getting this stuff set up, whatever. But the girl says there's something out there. Yep, there is. And this little guy come to torment her. Poor puppy. So your dogs are barking and acting goofy for a reason. There's a reason. There's a reason I carry a stick. There's a reason. So this pretty girl, look at her. She's like, I'll just sit here and wait for you to come down. Come and play with me. Guarantee she doesn't mean play. She's so attentive too. She'll sit there and just wag her tail, be a little anxious. She'll move back and forth, and then that will make the other dog bark, and then the other dog bark, which is fine. One sees something, they all say, hey, something's going on, which is what you want. So part of being out here in the woods, yeah, there's a reason we have our dogs set up on a perimeter. You said pretty girl and a pretty boy back there. Yeah, I can't wait till we get our fence set up. And then I got my other girl, she's over here. Oh, sorry to bury, but she's just going to be attentive there until that squirrel leaves. That poor girl will never get one, I hope. Oh boy. So that is a little bit of what we're talking about. So you never know what's out there, what's out in the woods, what's coming around the corner. Could be a little squirrel, yeah. Could be a coyote, could be a wolf, could be a bear. Thankfully, a bunch of teeth and barking typically scares away the bears. And the coyotes, same thing. Wolves, I'm not sure as much. Henceforth, also the electric fence barrier that we'll have around. So when their nose touches that, they ain't screwing around with it, they'll leave. So, and then the dogs barking from the other side and giving us a warning. That's what it's about. Backups to backups. So here we are, out here in the middle of the woods. Beautiful birds, sounds. No highway, nothing else going on. So we're going to be building our own house. We're going to be doing the biogas system. We will have a lot to do on a lot of different ranges of from electric, from our batteries that we have, the ones I'm using now, the water that we have now, the how we're pumping it into and how we're using that water for our system. And if you got a bunch of people asking on a certain thing, feel free to comment below and ask. And if you want to see that type of system, then I'll put up together a video where it shows those things and go into detail about them if you'd like. But I did a video where I put I built my own wood stove, put it in the one camper, and we were up here in February. We meaning mostly me, and keeping warm in the camper with that through the night. What I like about it, what I don't like about it, all that type of stuff. So if you want to hear some stuff on that, let me know. What do we do when our batteries die out and I need to use a Sawzall? I got a generator. What else kind of stuff do we do, and how are we getting by with, and what are the other backup systems? They'll be in the videos. If you want them sooner, then ask some more questions and I'll fill you in and we'll do videos on them. Absolutely. Got a lot of work to do. I'm going to try to keep this video at 5 minutes. So with everything being said, so we still have a farm to do. We still have an off-grid life to create. And we still have to hunker down and get her done before the snow flies. Time's pushing. And money only comes in so fast. And it takes a certain amount of money to do a certain amount of things. And as we go along at the end of our adventure, we'll share the expenditures and what we could have done different and the costs and everything. I know a lot of people want to know, how can you afford to live with no bills? Well, that's part of having no bills. Getting your house paid off. Not getting a 30-year mortgage. Having a 7-year one. Wasn't the ideal house. So it's being rented out. Partially. Not having a car note. Had 2 car notes. Paid them off in a couple years. Didn't get a new one. They were used car notes. Yep, we got the fix-it bill. Okay, I know a mechanic. I know another mechanic. He's where I draw all my inspiration from. So, yeah. Helps to know people, helps to know a thing or two, and it helps just figuring it out. Lord knew I was going to be broke. He said, figure it out, boy. So, it's what we've been doing, figuring it out. So, as we figure this next adventure out, one that we chose by choice, and no being forced to, but now it comes to the nitty-gritty, the seriousness of it. Get her done quick, but still make sure we enjoy the heck out of it. There'll always be something to do. But nothing's more important is making sure you have shelter, heat, and water before the snow flies. That's what we'll be working on. Follow us along, see our journey. I'll show as much as I can. And if you'd like to see more, leave a comment below. This is video 0. Because the next ones are hands-on. Let's have at it. Remember, healthy, happy animals lead to healthy, happy people, no matter what they're for. Be blessed, have fun. We'll see you on the next one.